side. Didn't wanna risk the fall, didn't wanna try. All I say, face too gray. I could be a better man if only for the day. But what it comes down to is nothing really comes in stone.
Hello, Temple Boom. How are you, folks? Ay, ay, ay. I was just drawing. I was just drawing JP's logo up there on the door, and I got carried away with time and just realised I was supposed to be live, so it was all a bit of a woo. Okay, so it is really, 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 really windy here. Really windy. I've put my headset on to try and cut out the wind because it's very noisy in and around the shed. I hope that the mic is picking up okay. Let me know what the feed's like, folks, because like I say, we're a bit jumpy, jittery tonight. If we go off, we go off, but it is really, really windy. We're getting the tail end of the bad weather that they've had abroad. Hi Jim, hi Brendan, Glenn, how are you? Glenn, why haven't you joined the new Facebook group yet? Very, very, very disappointed in you. The Maker's Mind. Hi Dave, how are you? Picture and sound are very good. Okay, good. It could go off. It could indeed go off. So if it does, I apologise. I have no idea what I'm going to make tonight. I was going to leave that up to you folks. I have all kinds of bits of wood here. So the Maker's Mind, Glyn. The Maker's Mind. Go and search the group The Maker's Mind, or even go and look on my Facebook page and you'll see it there. I've advertised it. I've started my own Facebook group, Glenn, and we're having fun over there. I'm not sure if this feed is getting glitchy. It's looking as if it's getting glitchy to me. We'll see anyway. We'll see how it goes. Get myself a cup of coffee. And shout out a few ideas that you'd like to see. Yeah, shout out a few ideas of things that you would like to see turned, folks. What would you like me to turn this evening? Hi Richard, how are you? I am seeing the chat real time at the moment, by the way, guys, and it's about a 30 second delay at the moment, so just bear with it. I know it's a bit annoying, but like I say. Hi David Richard Dooley, how are you? The boiler's just come on as well now. Jesus, everything's against me. Damn, that coffee's hot, but it's good. Let me just go and cancel out of this, and cancel out of this, and cancel out of this. That might help my bandwidth a little bit. A 3-corner bowl, 11-corner bowl from a cube. From a blank. Now you know. If you challenge me, if it's possible, I'll try it. But on a live feed, something like that. Good, Richard. That's good that you are well. Okay, so I'll show you the options of wood that we have. Brendan came to visit me yesterday, and it was flipping awesome. And he dropped off a few bits and pieces for me. Now I have got some big bits and little bits. He gave me some huge big branches of all kinds of wood, but he also gave me some of these that that he won on a draw at UKIS. So I'll show you some of them. We have a big square of wild mango. I'll give you some sizes if I can find me tapey measure. I had me tapey measure earlier. I made a snowman. So this, what is it? Wild mango, and it's an 8-inch square by 2 1/4 inch blank. So 8-inch square by 2 1/4 inch blank. So we have that. That's a big hard lump of wood. It's quite heavy. What else do we have? We have a piece of, now I might not pronounce this right, umbilo, umbilo. That is 6 inches squarish by 3 inches. So we've got that. Umbilo. We have Tamboti. And that is 5 inches square by 3 inches. So we've got that blank there. All lovely bits of wood. So that's those. Then I have this from David Richard Dooley. A piece of elm. And that is 5 inches by 6 inches. So we're saying 5-inch square by the time we got it round. And that's by just under 3 inches. And that's a piece of, it looks like spalted elm. So we've got that. What else have I got down here? I got half a log here of spalted something. I think that was from Brendan. Brendan might be able to tell us what that is. Do you remember that bit, Brendan? I don't know what that is. It's got a bit of a crack in it though, and it's spalted. I think it could be ash. Looks ashy. That's 7 inches. That'd be a 7-inch blank. And then we've got all sorts of bits and bobs. I've got a bag full of off-cut branches and things like that. So let me know what you want to see. Hi Jim. How are you? Sarah the titchy tiny titchy tiny Turner. You have no idea. Yeah, I think it's ash as well. It's got that ashy sort of yellowy spalting to it. You know that yellow spalt that ash has. It's nice. It's lovely. It's lubbly jubbly. Oh, I got another bit here. I didn't see this bit. Chamfuta. This is all from Dowman, UK. But Brendan won it, and he left me some lovely bits of it. Some chamfuta. That's 6 inches by 6 inches by 2. So there's that bit as well. So what do you want to see, guys? Now, as you know, I'm not a huge bowl guy. I'm not a bowl guy. So I do them if I have to, but I don't like wasting blanks on bowls because I don't really sell that many bowls or give that many bowls away. So I'd rather make different stuff. Portal Woodworks, how are you? You're very welcome. Okie dokie. So go. Give me a couple of ideas, folks, of what you would like to see turned. Oh, I got this as well. This is a piece of Brendan, it says on it, it's a piece of Brendan. This is a piece of that really heavy stuff, right, Brendan? I can't remember what you said it was. Really heavy lump of stuff. Tell the folks. Turn a flying saucer. A flying saucer. A bowl it is. I gotta just do a bowl. I'm so stifled to make one. Hi Mark. Hi, how are you? I nearly said hi Steve. I nearly said hello to myself. Bagosi. Bagosi, that's right. Yeah, really heavy Bagosi. It's denser than ironwood. It's mad. It's mad heavy. Bee happy, woodworking and honeybees. No idea yet. It's like an inside out bowl. Isn't that just a bowl that's upside down? A flying saucer. Turn a bowl with a skew. Turn a big coffee cup. Okay. Turn a big coffee cup. I'm not impressed with your ideas, lads and lasses. A honey pot. Honey pot. Right, okay. Let's go Halloween theme, shall we? Let's go Halloween theme. I know what I'll turn. I'll turn a cauldron. A mini cauldron. Shall I turn a mini cauldron? I'll turn a mini cauldron out of this piece of tambotti. What do you reckon? Will I get a mini cauldron out of that? Do 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 do. I don't know if I'll get a mini cauldron out of that. Crazy worm coming out of an apple. Brendan, you don't make it easy, do you? You want me to turn a cauldron with feet? I'm going to need a bigger bit of wood then. We're going to need a bigger boat. So none of the bits of wood I've got there are suitable for a bloody cauldron, are they? Jesus, you don't make it bloody easy for me, do you? It's the last time I flopping put it up out on the feed asking what you want bloody made. Hold on, I've gone down here for a second. I haven't disappeared, I'm just down here, okay? Looking for stuff. God, blimey, I don't know. A cauldron with legs. Jesus, a cauldron with bloody legs. I ask you. What have I got down? What's that? What's I think that's big enough. That's not big enough. That's not. Oh, now that might. Hold on, I'll come and look at the chat in a second. That's going to just send things flying everywhere. Oh, Lord, I don't know. Bloody cauldron. Right. Let's see. Turn a witch on a broomstick. Woodworking honeybee. Just cut up my black gum tree into blocks for me today and have a whole black walnut tree limbs in the solar kiln ready to turn. Well, lucky you. Dang it. Right. I got this here. Piece of this here. I think this might be another David Richard Dooley too. Does anybody know what that looks like? Ooh. What's that bark there? It was at 44% on the 22nd of October anyway. So that should be well dry. There's a couple of small cracks down the middle. Hopefully they don't go right through. Let's make a a cauldron, a mini cauldron with legs out of that. How's that? Jesus, I don't know. Flipping mini. Right, let me change the angle of the camera. Watch this. You're going to be impressed with this, folks. Are you ready? Are you ready? 1 and a 1 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Do you see that? Do you see how I did that? Are you impressed? I've been playing with my shit. That's silver birch, David Richard Dooley. Thank you very much. I'm going to make a silver birch mini cauldron. Okay? What says you all? So I'm going to take this off of here. Take this off of here. And I'm going to put this one on, because it holds my witchcraft. That's what it is, witchcraft. What's up, Asgard? I'm getting used to all this I'm getting used to all this camera and live feed technology. One day, I'm figuring about 2020, I'll get it right. Holly in the house. How are you, Holly? How are you today? Okay, so we're going to put this between centers-ish, and we're going to and don't worry about the camera. I will move it if we need to. I've even got a remote control for that. Can you believe that? Woo! And I tell you what, people, and I won't lie, because I'm not the sort of person to lie, as you know. I did buy a new webcam, and that would not have been possible if it wasn't for the kind donations of all of you on this live feed. All the donations that you have kindly given have all gone back into the channel to make it better for you and for me. So I bought myself another new camera, which is a HD, which is actually this one, and I will eventually get another one to replace this one, and the face cam is also another HD. But yeah, so yeah, if it wasn't for you guys, none of it would be possible, so thank you very much. Okay, so we are going to do, I'm going to change that for the bigger one. We're going to do a cauldron with legs. Jesus, cauldron with legs. I suppose really what I should do is I'll talk amongst yourselves, folks. I'm going to get a picture of a cauldron up. Just so I know what it looks like. One with legs. Okay. So it's going to be kind of that shape. Right, okay. Now watch this. I'm going to do some more witchcraft, folks. Don't get freaked out, okay? Don't get freaked out. It's all going to be okay. Boom. Do you see that? Ooh. Ooh. Is that what we're talking? Something like that, folks. That was spooky, wasn't it? Bloody youngsters. Bloody youngsters, a lot of you. See that witchcraft? Witchcraft. Okay, so that's what we're going to try and attempt. Okay, well that's going to be interesting, isn't it? First of all, let's make this shit round. It's kind of round as it is, but it's not round. We need to get it round, get around, we want it round. Ooh, what, oh. Right, now the next trick is to get my face shield to fit on over the top of my headset. Oh, that's it. That works. Oh, no it's not. Oh, shit. That just popped off and everything. Okay, let's do it this way then. Okay, so is the feed okay? Yes, Jim, I use OBS. I use OBS. Okay, so the sound might get a bit funky because I'm behind a shield. So let me know if it's okay. There we go. I got that pretty well in the center. That's not bad. Get a bit more speed. Okay. Nice. Smells nice. Smells very nice. In fact, I will even go as far as to say it smells lovely. So are we saying that maybe Steve should use this microphone all the time? Maybe that's the way to go. Just going to pick this off here now. We're obviously not going to be using all this blank, but pretty much, well, I suppose we'll probably use most of it. Go. Lovely jubbly. Well, it's good and dry anyway. So now we're going to square up both ends. And we'll get a tenon on one of them. go. Very dusty. Very dusty. I don't think those cracks are going to go too far, too deep into it, so that'll be good. Okie dokie. JP hasn't joined us yet, but I know he was busy on the Makers podcast show there just now, so they were doing a big giveaway and stuff, so I'm sure he'll be along soon. Right, so I'm going to put a tenon on this end. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I watched. I watched most of the show. I was, like I say, I was drawing JP's. Doofler. I'm going to get rid of the Google. That's probably eating up. Get rid of that. There you go. That might help. I know it's buffering. Hopefully that will fix it, guys. See, does that feed come back? I'm watching it as well, so yeah, I can see that it's glitchy. Sawdust in my coffee. Okay, I'm just going to type to you guys because just to catch up. The typing is instant, so it's annoying, I know, but let me see. The wind is very bad. Gale force winds, so the feed may jump out. Sawzy. JP is in the house. Howdy, JP. Cacao. JP, good show tonight. I watched most of it. I will catch up the last kind of it's probably about the last 10 minutes I think that I missed. Saw most of it, but I started drawing your logo on my wall, JP. We are making a cauldron this evening, and the feed is a little bit glitchy tonight. I can't help that. It is definitely the weather. We have gale force winds here. I'm not sure if it's the same for Brendan, but we have really, really bad high winds here. So yeah, Justin won it. That was awesome. Delighted for him. Okay, so this is ready to go into our tenon on the chuck. Oh, you've no wind. Oh, we are very, very gale force here. But we did get warned that we were going to get the tail end. It was supposed to come the early hours of the early hours of Saturday morning. No, the early hours of Sunday morning. So early this morning it was supposed to come. But it's slowly been building all day. And we're pretty bad outside now. We are pretty high winds outside, which is a pain in the ass because I'm right near the ocean, so we're getting it straight off the ocean. Brendan will tell you, he came to see me, as I said yesterday, and he saw how close my house is to the sea. We are literally straight off the ocean to my back door, so any high winds are going to cause havoc, I'm afraid, with my feed. It's just the way it is, guys. So unfortunately, if it jumps out tonight, it jumps out. There's nothing, absolutely nothing I can do. I won't get stressed about it. Let me see. Okay, so Sarah's got high wind. If you saw where Steve lives, you'd understand the windish issue. He's right, he's on the beach. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Brendan. Steve, do you use the angle tool to make the tenon so the chalk bites into better? I just use a skew, Jim. I have a skew here. I just use a skew, and it's pretty much the right angle. The chalk bites into the rest of it, but it is, yes, that's correct. It is a dovetail jaws on my chuck to grip it, so yes. Thank you, Dougie. How are you, Dougie? Good to see you. Thank you very much for the wood. It's awesome. I have got more wood than I can handle coming out my ears now, which is fantastic. I've never been in that situation. I had the teacher that I work with gave me some cherry. Now, it's not cut brilliantly. It's typical tree surgeon cut, but I will be able to use it for something, even if I cut it up for spindle blanks or something. But yeah, that's got to dry. That's going to be a good while before that dries. JP, behave. Okay, so we are going to try, or I am going to try and make a cauldron. I am thinking, because we've got a crack here, I might actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see how far that crack goes, and I'm going to turn some away. First of all, I'm going to drop the parting tool on my toe, and then I'm going to headbutt the counter. That's all part of the show, do you know, I've been practicing that. And then I'm going to take that down and see, can I get rid of these cracks. If it starts going too far, then I'll stop and we'll just fill it with CA. Well, we got rid of one half of it, so we're nearly there, I'd say. Sometimes it's just a lot easier to get rid of the cracks before you even start, because they can be a pain in the ass later on. Obviously I don't want to get rid of the whole blank. Alright, I think we're going to get away with it. There is still a slight crack there, but if it's in the edge of the cauldron when we do it, then we'll glue that just slight crack up. Okie dokie, so we're going to go from here. This will be our lip, and the shape of the quadrant going to be coming round like this. Quite a deep curve coming out, and it's going to go round like this, and then the same like this. Okay, I think I know where I'm going with this. And then we need enough for the feet on the bottom. Alright, okay, right, let's do it. Excuse me. Come with me and you'll see there is a world of pure imagination. Probably around about there, I'd say. I think my doodah needs a thingy on one edge. If I can find my diddly diddly doodah, diddly diddly day. There we go. How's that? That's better. Okay, so as a big bum, and then it comes around here. Like that. To use the left hand. And we've just got to bring it the arse back round here like this. I think that's pretty much the shape there, is it, folks? Kind of looks cauldron-y, I think. Don't want to take too much off here because the legs aren't far in. I think what we'll have to do to get the legs is hollow the bottom and then just cut them out. Okie dokie. I like this microphone because it means I don't have to shout over the machine. Hopefully you're hearing my voice okay. Let's take that. That's got to be curved just there a little bit more. There we go. Let's get the smaller gouge, my little diddy one. How's that? Okie dokie. Sorry for the spelling. One-handed is hard to do with offhand. Hey, has anyone seen the new guy's video? One-hand Turner. He turns using only one hand because no use of the other. He's inspirational. Yes, that's Jason. I can't remember Jason's second name. He is an amazing wood turner, considering that he has only the use of one arm. He is part of the new group. There's a new Facebook group. If you let me just take some coffee here because my throat's. Yeah, there's a new Facebook group. It is called the Maker's Mind. Go and look it up. Maybe JP, if he's still there, might put a link up to the new Facebook page. Obviously I won't be able to accept you yet because I'm live here at the moment, but I will jump on and accept you. I think I'm going to leave that inclusion there on the part. I like that because I'll be taking too much out of the shape of it if I take it away. I'm going to leave it there. That's it. Jason Rockhold. Yeah, Jason. Very, very talented guy. He is part of the Maker's Mind. So yeah, the Maker's Mind Facebook group. It is for all kinds of makers. You don't have to be a wood turner. Even if you make cakes, you're quite welcome to pop along. And the good thing about it is there's no stupid rules. Buffer in, buffer in. The wind is kicking ass tonight, I'm afraid, folks. Excuse me. I've got a bit of a cold as well. Pot bellies, not beer bellies. Okay, yes. So, are we happy with the shape? I'm just going to run the skew. Dinky do skew around here just to clean up a little bit of the small amount of end grain tear out there, just to clean it up a bit, and that'll be ready for sanding. But I can start hollowing it then. There's just a slight little ridge there I want to get rid of as well, and I'll do that with the skew. And you know when you've got a pretty good surface, because you can start seeing the skew in the wood. It gets shiny, and you can see the shine of the tool against the wood, so you know you've got quite a good clean surface then, ready for sanding. And obviously when you're going around curves with a skew, you don't want to be too heavy-handed. Just nice light touches just to define the curve. Now you can only obviously do external curves, you can't do coves with a skew because of its shape. So I'll leave that and I'll just get that with the round scraper. And really all you're doing is you're using the skewer as a negative rake scraper. Try saying that after a couple of pints. There we go. And if I can find my round nose scraper over here somewhere. There we go. I'll just come in here with this. Just clean this one up. And I can't get in right in the corner with that, so I'll just have to get my best with my skew. Get the rest with sandpaper then. There we go. Thank you, JP. Thanks for that. There you go. You've got pretty good surface there. There's not any tool marks. It's good shiny surface. That's ready for sanding. We've got just a couple of small marks there. It's just where the grain is soft. But the sandpaper will get that. Okie dokie. So we are kind of ready for hollowing, I think. I think I'm going to tackle the hollowing before I go doing the sanding. That's what I would do. Whose channels have we shared there, JP? Was Jason one of them? Got our Facebook group and channels and all that. Good. JP, thank you for doing all that. That's brilliant. It's hard to kind of keep track on everything. So I think I'm happy with the shape there. I am now going to, before I move my tailstock, just make sure that my chuck is tight, that we're not going to move. And the next thing is we take the tailstock away, and we can start hollowing. Hollow, 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 hollow wood. And I think I'm going to use my large Simon Hope hollower. I think that will be the way to go with this one. It means I can bring my tool rest out a bit because it's a good solid bar. Down a bit. Will I use the big one or will I use a small one? No, I use the big one. Just want to get my bar down the right height. That's Jason's, that's good, thank you. Jason is very inspiring. Jason and Chris Fisher. Chris Fisher is the blind woodturner. If you've never seen the blind woodturner, Chris Fisher, you need to go and watch that man if you want to see inspiration too. JP, maybe you might share that too if you don't mind. Chris Fisher is an extremely talented man, considering he can see absolutely nothing. He's as blind can be. Turn the speed up quite high and get rid of this waste wood to start with. And I'm kind of using this waste wood just to get used to this tool again. I haven't used it for a while, so I want to just make sure that I'm holding the blade at the right angle and all that kind of stuff. Because it's quite a long blank, we are going to get some vibration from it. That's the sound that you're hearing there. That's cool. I bet that looks cool with the shavings going up towards the camera. Alright, so we'll start hollowing this now. I can mute the mic if that noise is annoying, guys. I know that vibration can be a bit of an annoying noise, so just let me know if you want me to mute it and I will. JP, I'll show you how I'm getting on with your logo on my wall in a little while. Now I could have drilled this out. I could have drilled this out, folks, but I don't know, I'm kind of old school. I like doing it the hard way. Just a sucker that way. I wonder actually, see if I can find my new gizmo, if it's around here. I got myself a new light and I'm not sure where I put it. My new light, oh, I know where it might be. It's probably in the drawer. Did I put it in the drawer? No, because if I put it in the drawer that would have been sensible. And I'd know where to find it then, wouldn't I? Oh, yeah. Oh, my head. Oh, Jesus. Is that it? That's it. No, that's not it. No. Where did you put it, Steve? I don't know, Steve. Where did I put it? JP, where did I put that light? Can you remember? JP, where did I put that light, JP? JP, do you know where I put that light, man? Is it in this box up here? JP, JP, do you know where I put that light? No? JP, do you see that light anywhere? Frickin' hell. Frickin' frick. I know where I put it. Buy something, put it down, never see it again. Stupid. And you know what'll happen, don't you? You know what'll happen? I'll go looking for it, but no, I won't even be looking for it. And it will just show up. Stupid thing. Yeah, that's my glasses. I had a light that I could hold up and I showed it off and everything, and it was cool. And it was going to be really impressive when I used it for the very first time. But frig knows. I just don't know where I put my light. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. No, don't know where it is. I'm not going to waste any more time looking for it. Just going to have to work in the dark, I'm afraid. God damn it, that's annoying. Ecky thump. Ecky bloody thump. Why didn't I put it in there? If I put it in there, then I'd find it straight away. And why didn't I put it just there? Because I'd find it there too. See, all these things... I tell you, I'll get the hammer out in a minute. No, I'm not going to get annoyed. Right, let's carry on anyway. Stupid, stupid, stupid person. Just going to round off. Oh, I need to... round that off, and then we'll follow that round inside. Really sorry about the light, folks. Annoying sound too. Oh no, the Yorkshire Grit just jumped. The Yorkshire Grit's had enough. Took a leap of faith. Everything's jumping. Everything's jumping off the counter. It's had enough. It's like, screw you, Steve. We're out of here. How thin are we going with this cauldron, folks? I will find it 2 minutes after the feed ends. You're right, Brendan. That's exactly how it goes. Ah, that's nice, Sarah. We enjoy your company too. Yeah, I put it in too good a place. That's the trouble. I don't know where the frick I put it. Let me see if I can improve that angle for you, folks. Might get you a better angle to see what I'm doing. Now I know it's dark. Because funny enough, I don't know if I've mentioned, I got no light. Well, I do have a light, but someone hid it. This is Simon Hope hollower, by the way, folks, just in case you're wondering. It's the long bar for deep hollowing, but it is a lovely tool. I really must get round to ordering myself the angled cutter for it. In fact, I might do that during the week. It's something I keep forgetting to do. See, it will definitely be in the last place you look, yeah. See you, Jim. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, I really hope it's not a drop bacon sandwich. Hi, Mike. How are you? You're very welcome. Now the trick is, when you're doing this kind of thing, as I've said before, is to try not to make the inside bigger than the outside. Oh, Mr. Mike, thank you so much. That is so very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. I was actually just saying there earlier on, Mike, that the donations that you guys are giving me are really helping me to improve my channel and get better cameras, and, you know, really try and strive to make the show a lot better for you guys, and that really does help. Thank you so much, Mike. It is so very much appreciated, honestly. Where is my tape measure? So we're 2 inches in, so we're about 3/4 of the way down now. Yeah, we're about 3/4 of the way down, and we've got about, we're about 5 mil or 1/4 of an inch of a wall at the top, so we're kind of getting there. I'm really sorry, guys, that you can't see into that. That's really annoying. my do you know what, I used to have it so organised, and I don't know what the hell happened. I've brought more and more tools into here just to try and, you know, have as much to hand as possible, and whenever I bring something new into the shop, I move something else, do you know, and I say, right, I'll put that over there, and I'll know that's there, and I'll get that next time, and then I can't frickin' find it. I just, do you know, you've got me looking for that bloody light again, because I know I've put it somewhere safe. Well, not even safe. I put it somewhere I can bloody find it. Grrr. don't know where I put it. I don't know where I put it. I don't know where I put it. 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 Don't know where. I don't know where. I don't know where I put it. No, I don't know where I put it. You know, I don't know whether I mentioned that I don't know where I put it. It's gone. It's gone. It's got to be there somewhere. Jesus. And it's such a handy little light. Oh lordy. Dang it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to stop looking because I'm not going to spend the whole show looking for it, am I? Come on, Steve. Just hollow the frickin' thing. Hey, what, OJ? Thank you very much. Thanks, OJ. You rock. Thank you. I'm going to use those donations now to find a better pair of glasses. Stupid, stupid man. The sound of stupid. Tell me, Steve, where did you put your light, you stupid nut? You put it down and now you cannot find it. Thanks so much, OJ and Mike. That's awesome. I might be able to hire someone to find stuff for me. Whoop. It's never good when you do that. Does anybody else get really friggin' annoyed with themselves when they know that they've put that somewhere ridiculous? They can't find something. Do you know where I'll probably find it? I'll probably find it in one of my kids' bedrooms. Probably come into the shed and thought, oh, that's a handy light. I'll use that for doing my homework at midnight when I've told my dad that I've already done it. Okay, we're getting nice. Yeah, we've got quite a nice even cut there inside. I'll use my bendy bit of metal in a minute. Of course, if I can find it. It's probably in the same box as the frickin' light. Night night, Richard. Thank you very much for joining. Hope you enjoyed the show so far of Steve looking around trying to find stuff. Oh, I've just forgotten how deep I went there. Jesus, I'm losing the plot, JP. Help. What am I going to do, JP? What am I going to do? My brain's going doodah, dilly. JP. What am I going to do? JP. JP, help. I will say this is a lovely piece of wood to turn. It's really hollowing out nicely. Thank you, Mr. David Richard Dooley. Night night, David. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for this nice piece of wood. Like I said, it's turning really nice. Right, we're 2.5 inches in. So we've got about another 1/4 inch to go and we're at the bottom. Keep checking where the blade is. Just cuts a lot better at 45 degrees. It's not as aggressive. I tend to imagine the inside when I'm hollowing. Do you know, you kind of get a picture of the inside of it in your mind, and you try and work out your wall thickness. There's a little bit of a raised bit in the centre there. I want to get. That's got it. It's amazing how much turning you do just by feel. Good one, Sarah. You are a silly Billy. 2 3/4, 2 3/4. Bang, that's perfect. We got the perfect depth there now. Wall thickness feels okay. Can go a little bit more, I think. We'll go just a little bit more and then we'll be good. You've got to be very careful, it'll be very easy to get a catch now at this stage. You can get complacent thinking you're there and then okay. Yeah, I agree with that, Brendan. You can see an awful lot more with your fingers. Your fingers become a really good depth gauge. That feels just about right, I think. I'm just going to take a little bit off this, just the entrance of the, yeah, just the entrance here. It's a little bit thick here, and then I'll be happy with that. There we go. Yep, happy with that. A lot hollowed out. Is B off, is he? Night night, honeybee. Oh no, not honeybee, be happy. Sounds like I'm propositioning you. Alright, we'll see you. Thanks a million, B. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed the show. If there's anything you would like turned or shown how to make, then just let me know. That's good. I'm just going to run the round nose scraper just at the very end there inside, and just to get rid of just a little bit at the bottom. Got it. Okay, I am happy with that. What says you, folks? I looked at that and it was too big for me. I'm still the size of a 12-year-old. Oh. Okay, so that is that. I like that shape. So now I've got to decide how I'm going to do this bottom part. Now what I would like to do is reverse this if the chuck will hold it, because I would like to have the base round at the bottom, so hollow out underneath, so that it looks as if the vessel's coming round at the bottom and then the legs are sticking out. But that's going to take some doing. So I think we'll just see, will this other chuck hold it inside? I think it will. I think that will work. I think it will hold it, yes. Smart ass Glenn. Smart ass Glenn wants to know how I'm going to reverse it. Right, I'm going to plug my Hoover in, folks. My Hoover. And do some sanding, I'm afraid. Just a small bit. I think I'm pretty good there. I think I'm going to go straight from 240 on that. I'm quite happy with that. 240, and then I'm very tempted to scorch it, folks. What do you think? What do you reckon? I'm very tempted to give it a scorch and a bit of a black look. Not too much, just touch it in with a bit of black. Let me know what you think. I'm just going to pour myself another cup of coffee. Pour yourself another cup of coffee. Coffee, coffee. Pour yourself another cup of coffee and find some frickin'... Oh, I need a bigger shed. But you've got a bigger workshop, Steve. Yeah, I know, Steve, but it's the other... just up the road, isn't it? And it doesn't have internet, so I wouldn't be able to share with these lovely people what I'm doing, Steve. Oh, that's right, Steve. I remember. So, I don't know where I put it. Jesus Christ, it's all just going ying tong today. It's all just ying... Oh, there it is. It's all going ying tong. Go for it. Go for it. Okay, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to just rub a bit of sandpaper over it first, if you don't mind, folks. Turning the Hoover on. It's going to be noisy. Bear with me. Don't panic. Hi Sam, how are you? Thank you for joining. Hopefully we're not going to need too much sanding on this. Sam, you've just joined us. We are making a cauldron, turning a cauldron. From a piece of silver birch, I believe that's what David said. David Julie said it was. It is hollowed to about 5mm, or just under. It's actually quite a bit less than 1/4 of an inch. I think it's probably about an 1/8 of an inch thick. Would it be that? I don't really know inches or imperial. And a little bit of sanding. Why am I sanding that bit? That's got to be turned away. Stupid. Stupid, Steve. Right, I'm going in. This is where I could lose my fingers. Live on TV. It's quite amazing what a good finish you get with them Simon Hope tools, to be honest with you. They leave a really nice cut. Nothing to do with the user, it's the tool. Okay, that's looking alright. Let's scorch it. Let's scorch it and then knock it back again. Now, of course, we'll scorch it if Steve can find the blowtorch. Oh god, here we go again. Oh shite. Drop that. Ah, that's it. Found it. Found it, folks. It's okay. Okay, we're going to burn it. Let me just do this before I burn it. Before I burn it. Burn it, burn it, burn it. Turn that off again for a second. Okay. And we'll do that, do that, do that, and do that. How's that? That's better, isn't it? Yeah, I just, to be honest with you, I use the nearest measurement that works for me. Right, I'm just going to colour this. I'm not going to get it too super hot because I know it will crack. So I'm just going to colour it and back off, colour it and back off. Should have maybe done this before I hollowed it. To be honest with you. Suppose we'll find out now how silver birch handles heat. Oh, I like that. I like the way that's gone. That looks really cool. For those of you that have just joined us, if you have just joined us, we are turning a Halloween cauldron suggested by, I believe, Brendan Bacon Soda. And I have turned it hollowed it, done a small bit of sanding on it just to take away the scruffies, and now I'm just doing a small bit of scorching to put a little bit of character into it. Damp cloth inside. Yeah, that would work. Thing is, means I'd have to go inside, get water, damp the cloth down. Yada 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 yada. Yada 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 yada. Just makes a simple job into a hard job. To be honest with you, I'm kind of just giving this character. I'm not burning the shit out of it. Oh, there's a crack there that was already there. Don't want to open that up too much. Back off the heat from that. It's just like colouring it in. Stay away from that crack. Right, I'm going to let that cool just a little bit. Hi Stephen, how are ya? Hi Harold. Is it Harold? Harold, yes. Harold, how are you, Harold? How are you? Good buddy. All the way from Canada, I believe, is that right? Somebody mentioned the cauldron. Yeah, so we're doing a cauldron, and Brendan has mentioned he wants feet on it. Now, I know that's not quite there yet, but I'm going to let that cool down while I drink a cup of coffee. Just let it cool down a wee bit. We are doing okay on time. In fact, you know what? I could even... I'm just going to sand up the inside of that just a tiny little bit more, and then I'm going to reverse it on the chuck, because we can scorch the outside of that a bit more in 1 second. So I'm going to sand it a little bit more. I know you folks love sanding. If I can remember where I put the dang sandpaper. Oh my lordy. Lordy, 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 where'd I put that now? Lordy, 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 I just put it down. There it is. Oh, that's not it. Here it is. Found it. It's all gone ying tong. You listen for the crackling. It's not going to happen. Yeah, sandpaper is beside that bloody light that I can't find. Stupid light. That will do nice. So I'm just gonna get this bit of hair. Gonna go up a little bit, just to do the rim. The rim-a-jim-jim. Inside there. A little bit of end grain just there that I want to get. Oh yeah, that's doing the job. Instantly feels better. Lovely. Good, good, good. Okay. That's good. That's cooled down quite a bit now. Should be ready in 1 second. Hi, Steve. Hin, Mike. Hi, Steve. Harold's taken up German by the look of it. Right. Go for a little bit more darkiness. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance we can take it now. I believe in a thing called love. Guitar. Like I say, I'm not going for an even scorch over this. I kind of like the mottled age look. It's supposed to be an old witch's cauldron, right? I can't see a witch going down to home base every year and buying himself a new cauldron. I'd say they keep hold of them for years. Now when you scorch something like this, it brings up the grain, so you have to knock it back again. I'm liking that now. I'm liking that kind of colour and the way it's brought out the grain. Once that gets a bit of Yorkshire shit on it, that's going to look, that'll darken up the burn. Just darken up here. Do it quick. Sneak up on it. Watch them cracks. And I'm just going to do the inside lip a little bit too. Still a little bit of sanding to do on that front edge. You see the fuzzies. Oh, there's a crack there, Pian. Now that's enough. I like that. I like that. That's enough. Just going to go over that with the sandpaper, get rid of the fuzzies. Just knock it back just slightly. You don't want to take all the burn away, so Yorkshire grit will do its job. Silver birch, yes, silver birch. Whoever's asked that, thank you, Sarah, for answering that for me. I think JP must have gone to stick the old podcast stuff out, I think. A little bit there that I want to just sand smooth. I don't know what's going on there. It's brought up a little bit of end grain, I think. Wee bit of end grain. think that's what's going on there. So we might have to lose that scorch on the front. It's alright. I think we got it actually. I don't know why these end grain bits suddenly appear from nowhere. There we go. Mr. Rob Summerlin, Woodsley Summercraft, how are you? Which is Caudron, Rob? In case you couldn't tell already. Right, there is a little slight bit of end grain there, but do you know what? It's a witch's Caudron. It's supposed to look rustic. Let's get some Yorkshire grit onto it. Onto that bit anyway, and then we can call that done. You're sick? What's up, Rob? What happened? What happened to the Rob that made him sick? I think he's sick because he had to spend money on a new fridge. Rob doesn't like spending money on stuff unless it's tools. Met Steve and survived. There's not many do that. Yeah, he caught the lurgy off my coffee cup. See how much of a difference that makes with the old Yorkie grit on it. Brings it up lovely. Mr. Glenn Senior is the founder and designer and engineer and builder and creator of Yorkshire Grit, folks, and he rocks. I might be approaching Glenn soon for a little bit of sponsorship, if you know what I mean, Glenn. You know what I mean, Glenn? Sponsorship. I'll get my guys to talk to your guys, Glenn. Ah, Rob's got man flu. Bless. Man up, you big puff. Sorry, didn't mean that. Okay, let's get a bit of speed onto this. Oh yeah. I'll get my guys to talk to your guys, Glenn, right? Man flu. Man flu. Shit. Okie dokie. It's doing the job. It is amazing stuff. It is absolutely amazing stuff. And Mr. Glynn Sr. works like an absolute Trojan. Glenn makes every pot, I believe, that is distributed around the world. And that's no easy feat. And so you should, Rob. So you bloody should. How are we doing for time? Ah, we're good. I started a little bit late, so we're alright. There's no other decent shows on at this time of night anyway. Right, the last bit of speed up and give this a good buff. The idea is that you've got to keep buffing this until you got nothing left on a clean piece of tissue. You get rid of all the wax off of it. We are almost there now. No, OJ, this isn't for a challenge. I am doing a challenge on my Facebook page at the moment. If you're OJ, I think you're a member of the Maker's Mind Facebook page now, aren't you? I'm not sure if you joined or not. We are doing a Halloween challenge. So if you want to make something and head over and join the Maker's Mind Facebook Facebook group, then feel free. I am the only moderator, and it's a group with no rules. Well, it's got a couple of rules, but they're not very strict rules. Basically, the main rule of the Maker's Mind group is don't be a gobshite. And we'll get on. Can't tolerate gobshites. Right. How'd that look? There you go, folks. Isn't that purdy? If that doesn't tell you how good Yorkshire grit is, nothing will. That's just the sanding paste that's been used on that. There's no finish on that. Just the sanding paste, and that looks freaking awesome. Right, okie dokie, let's get this reversed round, I think, on the other chuck. Did you use sanding sealer, Steve? No, I didn't. I'm going the American way. There you go, folks. That's what it looks like inside. No, I didn't use sanding sealer. Americans don't use it, so I'm not going to use it. I just got a notification there that a few of you have asked to join the Maker's Mind. Thank you very much. I will I'll accept you all a bit later on when I go off of this show, if you don't mind. Yeah, if you don't mind. Let me see, I got some da la 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 la. Diddly doody doody. Ah, there it is. There it is. Found some. Wow, I actually looked somewhere and found something that I was looking for. Can you Adam and Eve it? Let's get it to roughly the right size. You can get Glenn's Yorkshire Grit from the Walnut Log. The Walnut Log. It's Jeff Hornan runs the Walnut Log, and you can get it from there. Rob, you are a moderator. Could you go and find the link for all the Yorkshire Grit products for all the people that sell Yorkshire Grit, please, and put it up there for me, if you don't mind, good buddy. If you're not too sick, bless you. You can get it from Rob in Canada. You can get it from Jeff in the US. You can get it from you can get it from Glyn himself in the UK, and no, Rob is a moderator, he'll be out, put the links up, Glyn, don't worry. And you can get it from the carpentry store here in Ireland, and I believe from the woodshed as well here in Ireland. Thanks, Rob. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Do you know what? There's a bolt sticking out there, and I don't know why. Is that loose? Why is that sticking out there? Why is that there then? Why do be that there? Why do be that there? I don't know why that is there. I've got to find myself an Allen key that fits it. Find myself an Allen key that fits. I don't know if that jaw is loose or not. Do you know what? I'm going to give up trying to find things tonight, because I'm just not going to do it, am I? So I'm not going to find things tonight. I'm giving up on trying to find some stuff. I'm giving up. Right. Need my tail stock. Thanks, Rob. There's all the links. I used to stock it, but I no longer do, because there's a better store that does. The carpentry store do a great job here in Ireland. They're a great wood turning store. They're the business. Do's the business, man. Okay. Yeah, I do. You're right, Brendan. That is a good idea. I do, indeed. I have some magnets, but they're not super strong. Look, there's always something that we could do with, isn't there? We always need fripping something. Let's see how this goes. Shield. We'll do another 10 minutes or so, folks, and then we'll see where we are. I am going to... I've got to leave enough for the feet at the top, so we're about right here. We might take a little bit more off, but then I've got to hollow out underneath, so it's just a matter of cutting the legs. But I'll get rid of a lot of the waste here, and then we'll go from there. Do you know what? I'm going to use me gouge. It really is a nice wood to turn. It gets dusty when you're scraping it, but it cuts nice. Right, so they stick out around about there. About that much. Bit more maybe. Okay, so I'm going to use my mini hollower now just to get this bit. The idea is I want to make the illusion that the pot's coming around the bottom, you know, sticking through the bottom of the feet. so the round carries on through. That's the plan anyway. Whoa! And that's exactly not what to do, folks. That's alright, not too much damage. That was completely my fault, putting the tool in too deep, too fast. And that's what you call a mega catch. That's the thing with the Simon Hope hollower, is that there is no mercy if you get it wrong, because there's a blade all the way around that. Do you know, there's no mercy, there's no wrong, there's always blade if you go in at the wrong angle. I should have gone in at 45, I didn't, I went straight in and it just bit and blew it off. Lucky enough, I'd already gone down really small and the weakest point broke and it didn't damage my pot, which is good. But you know, it's live, you learn some shit. I just learnt not to do that again. I want to try and get this so it's running true again. That's the only downside to it, is that I've got to try and get this running straight again. It's what they call in Australia as a bloody bugger, mate. That's not too bad. Did it make a jump? Do you know what? I've got so used to making cock-ups at this stage that stuff like that, when that kind of thing used to happen to me, it used to give me the shakes and I couldn't carry on. Do you know when you get a really good catch, it scares the living shit out of you and you think, no, I don't want to. Do you know what? I'm going to break that off, I think. No, I'm not. It makes you think, oh god, I don't want to go near that again for a while. Yeah, I'm going to cut that off and bring the tail stock up again, I think. I think that'd be the easiest thing. Which is what I should have done in the first place. Try and get that somewhere near centre again. That's as good as we're going to get it, just there. Well, do you know, Rob, I would love a proper Japanese saw, but I looked at the price of them the other day and they're stupid expensive, so those cheap little throwaway ones will do me. Right, let's try that again. I think we're pretty much locked down there. Got a little bit of a wobble on it. I think we're going to get away with that though. We'll get away with it. There we go. Right. Like I said, I'm going with trying to get the roundness of the pot underneath. Remembering obviously that we don't want to go too thin at the bottom. I think that's looking quite good there. Now it's just a matter of cleaning up where the feet are. Now the feet on the picture up there, they kind of come out straight, don't they? Come out straight, so straight out. Kind of like that. But I'm going to put like a little foot on the bottom of them, I think. Want it straight. There we go. I think I'm going to be happy with that. Now it's just a matter of being brave, taking the tailstock away and cleaning that middle bit away. Do you see what I've done there? I hope the camera's picking up on that. And we'll just hope that the chuck can hold it long enough that I can clean that. Just that little nub off. Obviously you want the bottom of your quadrant higher than your feet. I think that's almost there. I'll put a ruler on it in a second just to And put a straight edge across there just to see if I can find a straight edge. Oh, here, use me big tool rest. Okay, we've just got to go about another 2 millimeters, just so that the bottom of the cauldron isn't sticking down further than the legs. Then we'll be good. Yeah, that's looking good. Bit of a crack showing there, but it's not too bad. There we go. Our feet are now further in the bottom of the pot. I'm just going to take a tiny little bit more in the centre and then I'll be happy. There we go. That's good. Okie dokie. Now it's just a matter of deciding where to cut, and I think the best plan is if I go by my jaws here, so we'll have 1 foot there, 1 foot there, 1 foot there. This is the centre of the feet that I'm marking, and 1 foot there. And what shape will we give them? We'll come round like this, I think, just by eye. One there like that. One there like that. One there like that. Now, bearing in mind, folks, I've never done anything like this before. I'm learning as I go along here. It's all guesswork. I was thrown in the deep end by Mr. Bacon Soda. So we're going to have 4 legs roughly similar. Not exactly the same. But it's a rustic cauldron, right? There we go. So that's kind of how that's going to look. When your arse is too close to the floor, that's duck disease, is it? Alright, okay. Whatever you say. Now. Best way to do this now? I suppose just go for it. Go for it. One now. I'm going to cut all the ones this way first. that. Pull this up here. Hello, Meg's Eggs. You're a very happy person. Don't they have 4 now? Ah, crap. This one's having 4 now. Damn it. My stuff's unique, so mine's a special cauldron. Meg's Eggs is a very happy person. You're welcome, Meg's Eggs. This one's having 4 legs, doo-dah, doo-dah. See you, Brendan. Thanks a million for dropping me in it. You can watch how I feck it up by giving it 4 legs tomorrow. Thank you. And now, I'm guessing I just cut it like this. To the point that I can. I don't know. I'm winging it, lads and lasses. Anyone bored yet? See, and just cutting 1 foot off it won't work. So I'll have to go with the 4. I'll have to go with the 4. The 4, 4, 4. The 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Right, there's only one thing for it, lads. And forgive me that I keep saying lads. It's a phrase here in Ireland that everybody gets called lads, even the lasses. I'm going to put a big Mother Hubbardin cutter on this, and I'm going to grind it the hell away. It'll be gone in seconds. There's a cat amongst the pigeons, there's a pain in my heart. Wow, it's really windy out there. Really windy. Like, I mean really windy. Scary windy out there. This is a concrete building, and it feels like it's moving. It's mad. If you can hear that wind, can you? Right. Right. That's not nice, Glenn. So you get the idea. Where's my mask? Just going to put my mask on, folks. It is exceptionally windy. Now there you go, that's how I'm going to take those out of there. I'm not going to... Oh, sorry, my mic was in the wrong place. That's how I'm going to grind them out there. I'm not going to put you through the hell of it, of listening to that grinder. And also I have got to try and get some sleep before I go to work in the morning. It is now 1:30 in the morning. So I am going to leave you there, folks. I hope that you've kind of learnt something this evening. If nothing, we've learnt that a quadrant has 3 legs and not 4, but mine has 4. Let me just do my magic wand. Ta-da! Magic wand, magic wand. Make me new camera do. Yes, so thanks Mike, and thank you so much for the donation, and to OJ for the donation. That is absolutely fantastic. It's very kind of you. Always helps. I will finish this tomorrow, either tomorrow or I might leave it till Wednesday night on the live show. We might finish this, and we may turn, I was just thinking, we may turn a broomstick maybe, and a wand or something to go with this. I don't know, might be a good idea. There is a little mark on that, and I'm wondering, did that happen, see that little tiny mark there, I'm wondering did that happen when it came up, when I got the catch on the bottom. But I can sand that out, that's not a problem. So yeah, I might finish it, I might just finish it on Wednesday night, on Wednesday live. But that's it for tonight. Don't forget to head over to the Facebook group, The Maker's Mind. Find it there on Facebook, and join the group. It's for all makers, not just turners, for any kind of makers. And that's that. Mike, I have the new sticker in an envelope in the house at the moment. I've got to put it up on the wall behind me. I'm in the middle of drawing JP's there. I don't know if you can see it there. I'm in the middle of drawing JP's logo. I'll finish that, and then I'm going to put the new stickers up around there. I'm going to move that Canada flag above that. I only put that there quickly, and I'm going to move my Templeboy one up a bit higher, because that's actually the door. That's the door that opens. So that's where that will go. So yeah, thank you everybody that has joined me. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Before you go, if you just click that thumbs up for me, it does help the videos get found by people that don't know the channel, and it helps YouTube sort out the analytics and all that. So thank you very much guys. I will see you again on Wednesday evening. Thanks so much for dropping in. I'll see you then. Thanks guys. I will get my people to call your people, Glenn, and we'll sort something out about that. That would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. Alright guys, I will see you again on Wednesday, 9:30 my time. That's I believe 4:30. Is it, do they call it Grand Central or something like that? I don't know. I don't know the American times, but that's it. Thanks guys. Stay safe, enjoy your week, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.